This is the Ace of Cups. The typical depiction is the hand of God with the Grail, dove descended into the Grail, water pouring out the side into a pool with lily pads in, obviously associated with the Holy Grail. The Suit of Cups relates to emotions and this water. It's the first card I've painted that I think works best landscape, which is actually really annoying. And even though it's water or emotion related, it's actually lots of green and lots of nature colours, although there's a definite depiction of lots of emotion in the image. So there's this dude with what looks like goggles on, I think a scarf tied on his head, almost like he's holding a gate or a ladder. And there's sort of vines to the side of that. On the side of that gate, I can see at least 3 different masks, which remind me of Groot, Green Man type symbolism. So to the bottom of that ladder, the very bottom left, you can just make out in yellow, there's a figure with its head bowed, blonde hair, and it looks like they've got wings, but it's very much this idea that the head's bowed and they're like trudging along. And then I see to the right of that someone almost in blue with a red headdress pointing at the ladder. You can kind of see that blue figure a bit clearer here, but to the right of them is what looks to me a bit like a green horse with red dots and a girl dressed in white on top of the horse. There's lots of ethereal type figures sort of in the background there. If I turn it to the side, so that yellow angel is just to the right there, but to the left here, if you focus, it's right on the very left of the image, and the yellow line is like the middle of the being that looks like a tall lizard creature. Further over on the right, between what looks a bit like a dragon and a chicken, in the negative space in between is like half a face that looks like it's screaming. That's me. Always wondering what on earth is going on. If you zoom out a little bit, you can see the rooster chicken, whatever it is, on the left, a little bit clearer, and then this sort of dragon on the right hand side. It's got like an A in the body and then another couple of symbols. I don't know what that is. To the left of that chicken, rooster, whatever it is, I can see another, what looks like a chicken's eye, but it actually could be the head and then the full body of like a sun person. I actually only planned to do the major arcana and not do the minor arcana, so I could just pretend this never happened. With this card, I just get an overwhelming sense of the need to move on. A need to leave, which is a bit of a pun because there's lots of leaves. I get the sense of arguing with yourself, like when the inner mind is like really busy and chatty, and that's ruled by the emotions instead of logic. But the good thing is that there is definitely a gate here that's being held open. So the idea that a solution is already being offered. Thanks for listening, and please like and subscribe.